Burned. A Miraculous Ladybug Fanfiction Part 26. Today's theme is free fall. If you have not heard the previous 25 parts of this story, you can find a link to them in the description box below. And if you haven't already, the best way to show support is by leaving a comment or a thumbs up. Now then, let's get burned. Water made Cat Noir queasy. It might be because he's Cat Noir, or because he was used to heights while wearing his mask, not open bodies of water. But Cat felt seasick. "You okay?" Ladybug asked, pressing her hand to his shoulder. They were leaning over the deck railing, taking in the streetlights that shone like stars. "This boat is just so big," he said. "Well, yeah, it's a houseboat. Can't really live on something smaller than this." "What's it doing on the C9? "You're not the only one who can pull strings, kitty." Cat smirked, wiggling his eyebrows. What kind of joke could he make with this? "Well, my lady," he began. "Not bad for 75 square meters, you know? That's bigger than my parents' home if you exclude the downstairs business." "Your parents own a business?" "Enough about me. What got your claws sharpened today?" "Just life. I didn't do well at something, and I know it'll be used against me." "That's rough. Do you want to talk about it? Or be distracted from it?" "Distraction. Absolutely distraction." Smart question. "Anytime. Join me for dinner? There's takeout in the fridge." "Seriously?" "Don't dates usually imply food?" "What are we having?" "Sushi. I figured fish was a good idea."
"Tempura?"
"Some of it. I didn't get anything raw, though. It's all rolls, too. Call me crazy, but I don't trust sashimi."
"That's fine. I like the rice itself more than anything. And cucumber. I love cucumber."
"Aren't cats scared of cucumbers?"
"You'd get scared if a giant vegetable showed up behind you when you were eating too, you know."
"I suppose. Come on, let's eat." The boat moved along as they ate on the upstairs balcony of the houseboat. The breeze felt like a blanket as it passed by, overlapping the sounds of the city. This was nice. Ladybug created what he needed. She rescued him from himself. The food was good, and a false sense of security pulled into Cat Noir's brain. Yeah, he could relax. He should relax. "Do you mind if I get another?" Ladybug asked, pointing to the carafe.
Sure. Go right ahead."
He wasn't the one drowning the strawberry grape juice like an animal, but that didn't matter. "Great, I'll be right back." Cat took the sudden free time to turn his attention to the boat. It wasn't the first houseboat he'd been on. He'd done a few photo shoots a year or so ago when they became a trending tag thanks to an overhyped Airbnb article. He didn't know how Ladybug had access to one, but he should know better than to underestimate her by now. The deck was gorgeous. While the build of it seemed older, the floor was redone recently. If there was anything good he'd gotten from his father, it was an appreciation for hardwood floors and accent decorations. He ran his fingers across the balcony railing, rapping his nails on metal. Oh. He was dissociating. The wind and the sounds of the city were enough to take away his grip on reality. He hopped over the edge, using the handful of centimeters on the other side of the railing as his path to satisfied curiosity. The ledge led him back to the propane tank and water heater. Something was tied to a pipe, and he focused his attention on it. Painter's tape? He reached out, one hand on the railing as he stretched up. It was hot. The pipe was hot enough to make him let go in surprise, upsetting his balance and leaving him to grasp and scratch the floorboards in desperation as he fell down. But, as his fingers slipped to the edge, Cat felt a tug on his finger. The ring. His miraculous caught on something. A nail in the floor? The edge of the railing? It didn't matter. If he stayed true to the right angle, he'd be able to pull himself up. He was fine. Besides, even if he fell into the river, he could swim. Cat carefully calibrated how to swing his hips to get his legs above and around the railing, but he never made it. Instead, the tug on his finger became a violent pull as he plummeted off the side of the ship. The ring slipped off, and Cat Noir, now Adrian Agreste, plummeted into the C9, without enough time to adjust himself safely. Nerves sent waves of pain up his spine as water hit his back, knocking the air out of him as he went into shock. He couldn't swim even if he tried. So, as his vision blurred from either water or tears, he saw a red blob growing closer. Ladybug. She would rescue him. She always did. Thank you so much for listening. Part 27 is on its way. In the meantime, you can check out these other videos for more fanfiction. I'll catch you next time.